Hi everyone, weekly wrap time, and as you can see, I've got a different backdrop this week, but what hasn't changed is I'm on my own. Sam and I are going to do this one separately. We've both been up here actually for the Magic Millions Broodmare sale. I'm remaining up here as I'm getting through the inspections of the yearlings before the yearling section kicks off, and Sam will be back up in a couple of days as well. Look, he's going to talk about the runners coming up this week. I just wanted to touch on the broodmare sale that's just gone. We had 3 beautiful mares go through on Tuesday through the broodmare section of the sale. They had obviously finished their racing careers, and it's time to move on to the next chapter of their lives. There was the 2 Hellbent mares, Amelius and Miss Hellfire, and the Russian Revolution mare, Revolutionary Miss. All went particularly well. Amelius, we'll start with her. We purchased her for $130,000 as a yearling out of the Atunga Farm draft. She only had the 1 racing preparation due to injury, but in that preparation she won $150,000 in prize money. A very talented filly, and she went on to sell to Yarraman Park for $340,000, which is an absolutely fantastic result for her and obviously for all her owners. And then the second Hellbent mare to go through that we had was Miss Hellfire, and she was one that we bought as a yearling from Newgate Stud for $60,000. She went on to win $650,000 plus in prize money, and then we just sold her on Tuesday back to Newgate Stud, as it turns out, for $640,000. So it's funny how things work out, coming from Newgate and going back to Newgate, which we're really pleased about because they're very professional breeders, and it's going to be a fantastic home for her. And obviously a fantastic result for all of her owners as well. And then the third one that we had go through was Revolutionary Miss, the outstanding Revolutionary Miss. We purchased her for $195,000 at the Magic Millions, as all these mares were purchased through the Magic Millions sales ring, so it's very fitting that they came back and sold through the sales ring at the end of their careers as well. But as I say, we picked her up for $195,000 as a yearling. She went on to have an amazing career. She won over $1.8 million in prize money on the track for her owners, and then had the outstanding sale result on Tuesday, selling for $1.6 million. To Katsumi Yoshida from Japan, one of the world's most prominent and successful breeders, in partnership, I should say, with John Massara and Arrowfield Stud, one of Australia's best breeders as well. So again, she's gone to a really lovely home, as all 3 of them have actually. So look, amazing results all around for all 3 of them. I've got to say, Yarraman Park Stud, who presented all these horses, prepared them and presented them for the sale. As a huge thank you to them. They've done a magnificent job again, had them all looking fantastic, and they sold accordingly. And Magic Millions put on a fantastic sale again. They do a lot of work leading into it, organising the event and attracting all the right buyers there, and that's been reflected in the sales results as well. So congratulations to them, I should say. And above all else, a big congratulations to all of our owners in those mares. Obviously, we have shared some fantastic journeys with each and every one of them together, and travelled all up and down the eastern seaboard to all the racing carnivals, and had the time of our lives. And those mares have been so good to us, and Sam and I are just so pleased that they were able to get such big results for you, not only on the racetrack, but obviously selling at the end of their careers too. And really, really positive results there. So we're very happy for you. We thank you for all your support, and we look forward to racing more horses with you in the future. Now, look, I'll hand over to Sam, and he will talk about this week's runners, and some pretty exciting ones at that.
Well, guys, weekly wrap time. Thanks, Chris, for all your comments. I'll reiterate those thoughts. A spectacular day on Tuesday. Magic Millions really turned it on, and so pleased with Yarraman. They did a great job with our mares, and all of them exceeded our expectations. So really happy for all the owners, and that's a great experience, just to top off great racing careers. So, but I'll move on to the racing for the week coming up. Before I do, I just wanted to call out one notable performance from last week. Sir Artie, he was stepping out for the first time this preparation. He's had a long layoff with a hoof injury. Trialled really well, and he turned it on up at Doomben in race 2 up there last weekend. He got a little far back, but came home with a wet sail. Absolutely amazing in that last 600, fastest last 600 of the race. And there was a pretty strong winner that's heading off to the Stradbroke, but I tell you what, another 50 or 100 metres and he really would have given him a fright. So looking forward to his preparation. I think there's a potential target of a glass house on Caloundra Cup Day, a black type race. So wouldn't have thought that would have been a possibility a couple of preparations ago, but he's just flying under Annabelle and Rob, and really keen to see where he can get to this preparation. So that's the week gone. Hard to top the Magic Millions sales, but moving on to this week, can't get any bigger. Group 1, Firm Agreement. He's stepping out at Eagle Farm tomorrow in the Group 1 Queensland Derby. And I tell you what, barrier 6, got Nash on board this time, Nash Rawiller, who's on fire at the moment, and he'll ride a positive race, and he'll be quite aggressive. So, and I think that's what he needs. He likes to go back, but he just needs to be a little closer to the speed than he has been on previous runs. And I'm expecting we'll get a really strong showing from him. Massive amount of owners on track tomorrow, and just really excited to see what happens. And it'd be great to get another Group 1 for the team, but first for Firm Agreement, who's been knocking on the door. So good luck, everyone. As I said, huge day up there, and really excited to see how he goes. Back down here, we've got Cadal stepping out at Randwick in race 4. He's come back in really good order. He's had a couple of good runs without luck. We're just hoping that the track firms up a little more. It's currently a heavy 9, I think, and he would much prefer it in the soft to good range. So we'll just keep an eye on that overnight. But he raced very wide at Scone in the Metro meet up there a couple of weeks ago on a heavy track, and still hung on for 3rd. So I think with a better barrier, good jockey on board, claiming 3 kilos, which is really exciting. And we just want to see that track firm up a bit. There are other options for him, both midweek here at Warwick Farm, but also options in each state across the eastern seaboard if we're not getting the dry track that we're after. So we'll keep an eye on that, but I reckon he's a really good chance if we can get a bit of improvement in the track tomorrow. Really excited to see how he goes when he steps out next. 3rd up now, and really exciting. Then we move down to Kembla Grange. Cheeky Dancer, another one where the track's playing havoc at the moment. I think it's in the heavy range as well. We would like it to get into that soft. She's another one, first racing preparation as a 4-year-old. She's racing really well, really consistently in a decent grade. We just need a little bit of luck go our way with her. She's drawn a little wide, so again, it'll be one that we'll keep an eye on and make some decisions overnight. But you're really excited. She's knocking on the door, and if it's not tomorrow, hopefully her next run, wherever it is, she'll be there and thereabouts again. So moving on, Capital Asset, as they do in Melbourne, been nominated for a fair few races this coming week, and at this point in time I probably can't tell you exactly where he's going to run. There's options for him right across the week, and he returned to form, I think, last run. His joints, he looked like he was moving well, and was just pipped on the post for the win. So I don't think a win's far away for him. If he can produce that effort again, you'd really hope that he'd get the job done. We've just got to find the right race. So anyway, we'll find the race for him, and I'd really love to see him. He's getting towards the end of his preparation. Really love to see him get a result, but we'll be back in contact once we know where he's going. Tuesday, Kembla Grange, havoc. The weather playing havoc again. Perront's been accepted for the 2000 maiden down there. He's another one nearing the end of his preparation, but he's drawn really well, and we're glad to get him up to this trip. But we're just hopeful that the track will dry out a fair bit between now and then. He didn't love the heavy track last start at Newcastle, so we'll keep an eye on that. But really keen to get him going, and we'd love to knock off that maiden finally. So that's Kembla on Tuesday, and if not, we'll find another option for him. So that's about it for the runners at the moment. We've got a few up in the air because of the weather, but as I said, all eyes tomorrow on Eagle Farm in the second last race of the day, firm agreement in the Queensland Derby. So, but good luck to all the owners this week, hopefully we can cap off a big week just gone with another one on the track. Red hot tips, we won't talk about last week. I thought we'd had a pretty decent run before that. Not so great last week, but I did call it out beforehand. It was always going to be a challenge. No different this week. I've gone all at Eagle Farm, and good luck. Chris has decided not to. He thinks he's too busy, so you won't get any real shorties. But I'm on Eagle Farm race 4, the Lord Mayor's Cup. I'm on number 4, Brookhaven, paying $14. So potentially an each way option there for you. Race 5 at Eagle Farm, the Sire's Produce, so the 2-year-olds. I'm on number 12, Navy Pilot, paying $18. I remember him because Freddie Bassett ran a very, very good race on debut, and that was 2 back for Navy Pilot, and Navy Pilot over this trip, Freddie will need a lot further, over this trip Navy Pilot was very strong, so step up in grade, but he's paying $18, so another each way option for you. Race 6, the Fred Best. I'm going a lot shorter this time. I tried to find something else, but I just kept coming back to this one. Number 2, Angel Capital, paying $3, so the favourite, but if you get on shortly, you might get a few odds. I can't imagine I'd expect it'll shorten up. And then race 7, the Kingsford Smith Cup for the sprinters, the elite sprinters. It's red hot field, absolutely red hot field, but I'm on number 11, Komochi, paying $11. So, look, there's some each way options for 3 of the 4 of those. Brookhaven, Navy Pilot, Angel Capital and Komochi. So, hopefully we can get something done.